Let's try again. The internet, I guess, didn't want me to stream the last time and talk about this Ravens Titans game that we just had. So we're going to take that last one down. It is live, so I'll take it down after we're done here. And let's get to the business of the Ravens, who went ahead. Ravens victory in this one, 24-16. Ravens over the Titans in this one in London. Very cool at the beginning. We saw the national anthems. I thought that was cool, both of them. Actually get like a big spectacle here. These international games definitely felt different than the games here in the U.S. On the home fields, etc. This felt like a more of a neutral site game, not a Super Bowl exactly, but you could kind of feel the difference. Ravens looked much better from the start, right all the way through. I thought on offense they looked much better. You could see it from the beginning. How would they respond out to start? Titans deferred. Ravens got the ball to start, and they did much better. I thought out the gate. Todd Monken's offense, you could see what they're trying to do is spread the ball around to various guys. No one guy's going to get fed the beast. They're going to be situational, and they're going to feed it, and they're going to spread it around to a lot of guys. You saw that today. Andrews, 4 catches, 69 yards. Zay Flowers, 6 catches, 50 yards. OBJ, look, only 2 catches and 31 yards. OBJ, you could see a big difference today. Last week, I thought OBJ, hoping I had him as an X factor in this game. Not a lot of yards per production. He had the one big catch. He kind of instigated the little issue there on the 15 yards. A lot more activity from OBJ in this one as far as his contribution to the game. I thought they looked really good on offense. I thought the offensive line did a lot better too. Simpson got hurt early. He went out. Stanley, all the way around. I thought Lamar's protection in this one looked much better than it's been all year. I think that factored in a lot. Lamar did have the one interception. That was bad. I thought he ran the ball great too. That run in the third quarter was phenomenal. Only 3 yards. He had to dodge 3 guys and move away, get it. The touchdown pass to Zay Flowers. Lamar had to move away. His athleticism. Finally getting Zay Flowers his first touchdown pass. So congratulations to Zay getting the first touchdown. Zay Flowers more and more is looking like their number 1 receiver. They spread the ball around, but we're getting more. If anybody's eating the most, Zay Flowers is getting the steady diet every week. 5, 6 catches, 60 yards, 70 yards. Hasn't had a big game where he's had 120, 130, but every week he's getting that steady amount. If he can stay healthy, hey man, you got a 1,000-yard season, plus yard season. If you absolutely do that. Let's give it up to the defense. 8 total sacks today. Who had 2 sacks today? The guy I've been on the most, Jadeveon Clowney, got to the quarterback twice today and brought him to the ground. How about that? Outstanding stuff by Jadeveon Clowney getting 2 sacks. Huge. I thought the defense the last 2 weeks has been sensational. I don't think they play great offenses by any stretch. But I think they definitely handle business. That's exactly what you want to do. Take the guys to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney, 8 sacks. Their best 2 pass rushers, though, I would say, are absolutely Roquan Smith, Patrick Queen. They're hurrying and pushing the pocket as much as anybody they've got as well. Defense today also as well. The flag that was the ejection. Kyle Hamilton getting the helmet-to-helmet hit on Chris Moore. That happens. Chris Moore, I think it's this Chris Moore that played for the Ravens a few years ago as a special teams guy as well. Chris Moore's not a big guy. When you have a guy like that duck his head, you could see where Hamilton ducked his head to avoid hitting the helmet-to-helmet. They teach now wrap up around the waist. That's what he was going for. Chris Moore is such a small guy. Once he reached down and caught the ball, he still hit him in the helmet. I can't even repeat what he said afterwards. He was upset. it was a clear helmet to helmet. Whether he intended to do it or not, they're going to throw you out when you have that. But guess what happens when you throw him out? Geno Stone steps up, he goes and gets an interception and goes ahead, and the Ravens get the ball back when the Titans started to get a little bit of momentum in this one. So defense was, I thought, outstanding in this one as well. Defense the last 2 weeks been really good. I'm still so impressed with the play of Brandon Stevens. This was a concern all training camp, all off season. You lose Marcus Peters, you get older. They kind of didn't want to sign Marcus, so they went ahead and got Rocky Sin, kind of an okayish NFL defensive back, NFL corner. They went out and got a couple of vets. They got Arthur Mallett, etc. And Brandon Stevens is taking that spot. I think he has been. I thought he was fantastic today again. Really, I haven't seen him, guys, separation on him really all season long. Even there've been catches on him, but the really big separation, I haven't seen it all. Marlon Humphrey looked a lot better. I thought they looked a lot better. Marcus Williams today, again, knocking the ball down. All around, they look healthy and whole, closer to it than any point I've seen all season. So I thought that was fantastic. The way they looked going forward. Talking about the Titans a little bit. Titans now with the losing records. Titans have real problems. I think they were. I saw on the Twitter feed a lot of the game. I used Twitter for a lot of this game. They were calling for Tannehill, the Titan fans, to be replaced. I could understand it, but here's the problem that they have. Once you saw Malik Willis in a game, you could kind of understand why Mike Vrabel is sticking with Tannehill. And I said that this week. They've been trying to replace him for the last couple of years. They went ahead and signed Malik Willis last year. They signed Will Levis in the draft. They've been trying to, but these guys haven't really stepped up to take it from him, even though Tannehill's been kind of uneven. Derrick Henry didn't look the same either. Good in this game, obviously. Maybe he's lost a step. Maybe he's getting a little older. Maybe something. But man, Derrick Henry, he used to have 4 guys to take him. I saw him like a couple games against the Ravens. They couldn't do anything with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry in the playoffs when they played him, Derrick Henry didn't look the same either. And I think those are the biggest issues that they have, because there are 2 guys on your entire offense are getting older and they're struggling. D-Hop, I think, is fine. I think D-Hop has come in there. DeAndre Hopkins has come in and become really one of the better receivers in the league again. I mean, he really gotten off to a great start, but do they have enough on offense to get it to him? Do they have enough there to actually do it? Muffed punt, fumble. The Titans have real issues. They're a bit inconsistent, but I think this goes to the core of their identity. That why they struggle today. They're kind of like losing their identity, feeling their identity a bit as well. But this was a great Ravens performance today. I was very impressed all the way around with what the Ravens did. I thought they ran the ball extremely well. I thought they threw the ball well outside of the 1 interception. I thought it was fantastic the way they played. This was John Harbaugh's winning football today as well. Tucker was good. I will say this: Harbaugh, again this week, feels like he's trying to turn into a different guy with his aggression. Field goals, quick to punt. Now, in the situation where they did decide to punt instead of kick the field goal, worked out. They muffed the punt. Titans muffed the punt, and they wound up picking a shorter field goal with the 1 second left. So it does seem like it's almost as if he's heard the criticism about him being too aggressive, or maybe he felt like he was being too aggressive, because he's kind of like toned it down the discretion, the absolute aggression all the time in decision making. He's been really a little bit more tempered this year. So great work by the Ravens today. I thought they were fantastic in this one. Definitely check us out on our podcast when we drop it, our regular podcast this week. Ravens actually get it done in London today. 24-16 Ravens victory. So we will go ahead and check us out this week on our weekly podcast. Go ahead, like and subscribe if this is valuable to you, all of you out there watching on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And thank you for joining us here on the Ravery Sports Podcast, Baltimore Sports Podcast, our instant reaction for fans like me. You have a great rest of your day.